MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Danny. An important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Zach Plesac is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
And stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cavan Biggio. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cavan Biggio goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Junior. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ahmed Rosario.
And the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
He's got to hurry. And there's one down now. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with two away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. And now here is Patrick Connolly as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Ryu now on 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 out, nobody on.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Struck him out. Now at the plate here is Teoscar Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
George Springer the next to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the 1-0. Hit to short. Reined in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Bell has a play. And that retires the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Indians nothing. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
For the Indians, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth. The first.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he grounds one briskly to short, Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth. The second baseman, Satan. Hernandez.
So here is Cesar Hernandez. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Up next, Lourdes Gurriel, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way, and that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready now is Brandon Lau. His career numbers in this matchup, just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Connolly onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 7.
Next up is Reese McGuire. First pitch of the AB now. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. McGuire, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Grounded to first.
Bell brings it in.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now to bat, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 1-0. stepping up is Jason Dominguez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
So now into the box is Roberto Perez. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. This one's down to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, third baseman,
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now to the plate, Patrick Connolly. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Line drive to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. So stepping in is Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on the team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
On the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
No one on with 1 down, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 1-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next, it'll be Cesar Hernandez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Throw goes to third, and he's safe.
Now back, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses 1-1. That's popped up, and that's going to land foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Dominguez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So the next to bat will be George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 44.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Indians, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Now the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now into the box, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Dominguez on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third with none out. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Ramirez. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left.
Looking up is Hernandez.
And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Patrick Connolly.
Not shortstop.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rondell Reyes.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
1-1. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-1 Indians. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Brandon Lau. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in next, Reese McGuire grounded out in his last at-bat. first pitch on the way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And now the first pitch.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Indians 3, the Blue Jays 2. Steven Matz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 23, Steven Matz.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now, Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Emmanuel Clase is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First delivery to him. Drilled to the left side, right to him. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the seventh here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
The center fielder.
First offering.
Dominguez.
The windup and the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. And now in the box, Roberto Perez. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Tellez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number one, Ahmed Rosario.
Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. First offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it, and time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jose Ramirez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Rosario is off of first with 2 away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Striding in for the Indians, Patrick Connolly. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Indians 5, the Blue Jays 2. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George.
First delivery to him as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Next, here is Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on the way as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, that's a huge set the tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Drilled right back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So now here is Reese McGuire, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. And the deficit remains 5-2. Saul Dyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 22, Saul Dyer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit hard. And that's the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He grounded out last time up. First offering. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. James Karinchak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
99.
stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Now the first pitch. Kevin Biggio is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yeah, third strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard but foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
The final score tonight. Cleveland get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Zach Plesac takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball